Hey everybody, this is Lee. We are playing Hades 2. This is the patch 1 preview build from October 2025, and we are fighting Chronos, the Titan of Time, your main antagonist and the final boss of the underworld route in this game. Um, as befitting a final boss, everything hits super hard, and he has a ton of moves, but they're kind of manageable once you know how to handle them, and I'm going to show you how to best dodge all his stuff and hopefully that'll help you get past him. Um, this is a fun run I was doing with Mel torches. I think it's 32 fear, but definitely has Vow of Frenzy on at its maximum, so he's going to be moving as fast as he possibly can. Um, but the advice is the same on lower fear or slower speeds. We're just going to get into the fight then. He always starts with 6 goons. I have Deep Descent from Hades, which cuts that in half. I'm just going to kill the ads. When he does this spinny thing, that's a great time to do it. Like, the ads aren't that dangerous, but, like, you don't want to lose a lover's barrier to them, and they're just kind of annoying. It's easier to deal with them if you don't have them hopping around. And he does these charges, which you can dash through to the side, and these scythe swings, you can dash through him, or once he starts swinging, you can just start going around him, and you can turn faster than he did. Not that time. Um, Scythe Boomerang, I know, gives people fits, and the best advice I have for it is if you don't know the boomerang's coming, just assume it's coming, especially after he teleports. It's not like a guarantee, but like he often does it after a teleportation. I dashed too late there. These orbs, you can either get close to him, or you can run away and bait him into running into a wall. If he summons those gold orbs around him, like, you know, a charge is coming right after that. Yeah, Scythe Boomerang. The thing with the Scythe Boomerang is, like, when he throws it, like, go to where it was, because it loops around him. So you want to go to where it was and not where it's going on the other side. So, like, I went to where it was. Oh, and that's the phase. Okay. So, phase 2, he will go invulnerable for a second, summon all these orbs, and resummon all the goons. I'm just going to kill them immediately. But otherwise, he doesn't have any new moves. Yeah, none at all. There's nothing new in this phase. You still do charge, still do Scythe Boomerang, still do a charge. Yeah, nothing new in this phase, so I don't really have a lot to talk about. Let's take him out. Alright, so back half, he doesn't have a fancy transition, like he will just teleport immediately at 50% health. And now he does have some different moves, which of course he's not doing right now. That is, he still has Scythe Boomerang, still has the suction thing. Okay, now he's doing them. This is, you don't want to have him off screen because you can't see what he's doing, which I just demonstrated. But now when he does the swings and the charge, it's always in groups of 2 or 3. There's 1, 2, 3. Like, sometimes it'll just be 2 swings, but that's the only time that it's 2, and sometimes, like, it'll be 2 swings and a ram sometimes, so, like, just assume a third is coming until, like, he doesn't do it, if that makes sense. There's a dash and 2 swings, Scythe Boomerang still does that. 1, 2, 3. Always does 3. 1, 2. I ate that. That's my bad. Get away from that. There's 1, 2, 3. Yep. Scythe Boomerang. Yeah, always just assume 3 is coming. Like, and if he does swings, it'll always be 2. That's a fun trick with the orbs. You can just have a wall eat them. 2, 3. Yeah, there's 3 dashes. Alright, that is 75%. He'll summon more orbs and armored guys. And now, in this part, he actually doesn't have any new moves. So if you have all the moves down, that is you've got this whole phase down, other than the armored ads that he brings in. So yeah, that's phase 4 there. Let's just end this. So you've played Hades. You're not stupid. You know a second stage is coming. Um, so he always opens this second stage with an insta kill. He has 2 insta kills. That's one of them. So then there's this constricting ring thing. That you either dash through it or the center, it won't go to the center. And then he summons all these bubbles, which they will freeze you if you touch them. But you ideally don't want to touch them. So yeah, the red insta-kill, you always want to go to the clock face number that is glowing. That's the safe spot, and everything else will kill you. And he's not doing it, but he has a second insta-kill. Here it is. So this one, this is the second one, and it looks different from the first, which throws people. But he goes to the center. He'll teleport or walk there, float, whatever. He'll be in the center with a dark circle underneath him. And then this outer band, the outer bit of the stage is also dark. And this ring in the middle looks normal. And the normal looking part is the safe part. So we got constricting rings, bubbles. He will do 2 swings, and he'll sometimes do a ram. But that's really it. Most of this part is just like stage hazards. Those clock hands, I find it kind of inconsistent, whether like some of them you can beat around and you can touch them and they don't do damage, others only do damage at the very end. Just stay away from the clock hands is my advice, and just assume they'll hurt you. Now an advanced tip is you can dash during the insta kills to avoid damage. I don't know the timing exactly without Valve Frenzy. But with Valve Frenzy, what you do, or what I do, is watch him, and when he crouches down, that's the safe time, or that's the time to dash. Like that's just before the killing blow. And like that is, don't do that unless you've practiced that or you're desperate. But like that is a huge window to do damage to him because he just sits there. Now, don't do it while he's slowed down time. That's a bad decision. This orb summon, like he just sits there the whole time. That's a great time to get damage in, as long as clock hands aren't floating around there, because he just sits there. All right, now we're in the back half. He summons these hourglasses. A rite of passage is to kill an hourglass and have it block the safe spot for you on during an insta kill. That happens to all of us. If you leave the hourglasses, they heal him a little bit, not a ton, but some. Like if you have overwhelming damage, I would just kill him and ignore the hourglasses. But if you have less damage or you're worried about getting stuck, like it's worth killing them. But then yeah, this phase, he pretty much just throws all the stage hazards at you at once. The only change with him is he will do he'll do the triple combos from the back half of the first stage, where he'll do 2 swings and a ram or 3 rams. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3. So like this stage can be kind of a lot. Hopefully you just haven't taken too much damage in the first half, and then you have a little padding to take some hits or deal with some of the nonsense here. But yeah, sometimes it's just a lot. But he actually doesn't have a ton of health. I took a hit there. Oh, I'm running out of time. I should just take him out. Yeah, he does not have a ton of health. Yeah, sometimes there's only so many ways you can go, and I was not paying attention to him there. I deserve that. We'll just kill him. But yeah, that is the fight. The He's not that bad once you have his patterns. It's just this last phase can just be kind of a lot. So hopefully knowing his moves for the earlier phases can give you enough padding to get through the back bit here. But yeah, that's it. If I'm pretty decent at most of the bosses at this point, so if there's any one of them you would like to see, I can I can do videos for them. Just let me know in the comments. I have already done one for Prometheus on the surface, and Eris. I just did one for Eris on the surface. I'll link to those in the description. I'll also link to Boated on YouTube is way better at the game than I am, and he's put out video guides for the unrivaled underworld bosses. Um, so I'll point a link to those. Those are really good if you're having trouble with any of them. But yeah, that's how you take out time. I hope that helps, and happy hunting.